Everything going around with COPPA going after YouTubers. Do you guys see any possibility of some of the bigger names and networks of YouTubers possibly leaving the platform and working together to create their own platform to distance themselves from all the legal issues?
Ooh, that's different, all right.
That'll be an interesting concept if a big band of like big YouTubers actually came together and tried to make that happen. I'm not sure how
I can.
or the process will be, but it'll be a really interesting. It'll be a nice concept to have something competitive with YouTube because right now there's like no competitiveness with YouTube, and they can do whatever the hell they want with the issues they have because there's no competition out there. So
especially since YouTube, now that you bring that up, CD, is the piggyback off what you were saying. Even remember how we all found out recently COPPA isn't necessarily the problem when it comes to when people thinking that COPPA was the true threat.
Right.
And YouTube left out that one thing that actually stated, "Oh, COPPA's fine with people that's making content that's meant for both adults and children," but yet YouTube leaves out that option that actually would allow content creators to actually post, that kind of content, that safe content that YouTube is actually preventing, those type of content creators from actually having. It's like no button for that. Okay, so you have child friendly. That's a problem. That button. You have, what was that? The non-child friendly content, which is the content that people hope they have, but there's no guarantee that that content is going to be labeled as such. But what happened to the middle ground? YouTube didn't include that. And so if they was to do that, they're gonna have that middle ground.
Yeah. I just real quick.
Go ahead.
I just find it it's just really irritating how we get shafted as far as creators, as far as like the issues we with what's been going on over there on that platform. We get shafted for stuff that we really don't do, especially with this COPPA situation, because it really came about, and as far as like the new regulations, everything came about because of YouTube and their mistakes, but we end up getting the short end of the stick still. So that's all I have to say right now.
Right. I think, and it's weird because I think probably one of the only people that would step away from YouTube, that has the means to step away from YouTube and maybe fund something, would be someone like PewDiePie.
Yeah.
Or, of course Ninja, but Ninja's also focused on Mixer and stuff like that. I don't think he would make his own platform. I think he's doing well enough on other platforms. I think PewDiePie would be somebody that would attempt it. The only thing is, I don't think PewDiePie's the type of person that could, unless he hired somebody, I don't think he could make a platform that would be taken seriously on the level of YouTube. I don't like. Yeah. If he posts a lot of content that's a lot of jokes now, and which is fine content, but none of it's really serious. And I don't think if he made a platform that he could succeed in making it something that would give YouTube a run for its money. I can't really think of any content creators specifically that could do that. I do think it's possible. I just don't see that happening. If anything, I think an existing website will come out with something, or I think somebody will just come out of the woodworks that we just haven't heard of. Like, and if we have heard of them, it hasn't been through content creation. It's been through something else. That's just what I think. I just can't see that happening. Not saying it won't. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, personally, for me, like me watching all this unfold and how this COPPA thing, like I'm gonna answer Hazard's question basically. Yeah, and yes, it has made bigger YouTubers move to different platforms. And one example, and you probably know him, Flash, as much Fortnite as you probably played in the past. Nikki 30.
Yeah.
He moved from YouTube and went straight to Twitch. That's one person. All right. Number two, Maddie NF. All right, a chick streamer. She moved to Twitch because of the whole COPPA situation. She didn't want to deal with any of it. And it's pretty much me as well. I didn't want to deal with it. I'm not a big YouTuber. I don't consider myself big at all, but I know when you get bound to a jail cell and you're the one getting the finger pointed at you for everything that is wrong with the platform, it's time for me to go.
Yep.